Unfortunately, the report from the White House has been released, but according to the Bloomberg terminal, details upon a Bitcoin reserve are not there. Yeah, it is what it is. Price is not being affected in any dramatic way, which is good. So I wanted to tell you that to begin with. That is the bad news. However, we also do have some pretty good news because if you didn't know, Jamie Dimon's JP Morgan, which is the largest market cap bank in the world, suddenly decided to do something that's going to change the crypto industry forever. But before I tell you that, I want to play you a clip from Jamie Dimon, or Dimon, depends how you want to label his name, but this is a clip from 2022 where he said something very specific about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and I want to play this clip, and then I will show you what his firm, JP Morgan, now has done to change the future of cryptocurrency forever. Full details on the reports I will share on the Moon Show. This is breaking news literally 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago is when we got the actual news that the Trump administration has revealed the Bitcoin and crypto reports. Stay tuned for tonight's Moon Show where we cover the FOMC and we will go into it in more detail as soon as I have more details. So let's play the clip from Jamie Dimon and see what he said about Bitcoin back in 2022.
Money laundering, tax avoidance, and that is a use case. Because I've always been deeply opposed to crypto, Bitcoin, etc. You pointed out the only true use case for it is criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance, and that is a use case because it is somewhat anonymous, not fully, and because you can move money instantaneously, and because it doesn't go through, as you mentioned, all these systems have been built up over many years, know your customers, sanctions, OFAC, they can get bypass all of that. If I was the government, I'd close it down.
Okay.
I've always been deep.
So there you go. That's what Jamie Dimon had to say about Bitcoin and crypto. But look at what they just did. So if we scroll down a little bit, you can see that JP Morgan and Coinbase launch a strategic partnership to make buying crypto easier than ever. If we go to Watch Your Guru's page, you're going to see the quotation marks that JP Morgan to make buying crypto easier than ever. That is quotation marks, and from my understanding, that is what JP Morgan has said. Can you see the change of hearts? Now, this news is, look, yeah, we did start off with some pretty disappointing news. It's not changed anything specifically for Bitcoin because, you know, we would have gone up anyways if there is no Bitcoin reserve or not. That's the truth, which can still come, by the way. It's still not the end of President Trump's presidency. We still have another 3 years. Technically one and a half, where he has guaranteed control of, or majority in Congress. But look, what JP Morgan has done, they've enabled the wealthiest people in the world to now be able to, through Coinbase, buy cryptocurrencies. It's going to happen. It's going to roll out in a very, very easy way. From my understanding, very little fees, quick and easy access into crypto and out of crypto. You can even redeem your Chase points, which you get from your credit card, and you can convert that into USDC. So they're making crypto incredibly easy to buy and incredibly easy to, I would say, transfer that into your account again. That convenience, that level of trust that JP Morgan is giving to its clientele will open the floodgates during altcoin season. Retail obviously is not here yet. So when retail comes in, our altcoins start to go parabolic again, and we start to see pumpages in the Solanas and Dogecoins and whatnot. When we do see altcoin season, that's still a bit into the future, 4, 5, 6 months away. When we do see it, we will have the underlying infrastructure of the floodgates being opened by these JP Morgan. So when your wealthy investor says, you know what, I want to buy some Ethereum, I want to buy some Dogecoin, they'll be able to do it like this. Transfer millions of dollars in and out of crypto like this at their ease. So this move by JP Morgan may not be causing the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies to rocket instantaneously. But when we do see altcoin season, oh my goodness, are we going to see capital flow into crypto like never before. So what I would definitely do is build your portfolios now. Start dollar cost averaging into crypto today. The AVAXs, the Solanas, the Dogecoins, they, in my opinion, will do so well. Try and buy as much as possible. And if you want free money to buy crypto, the link is still in the description for weeks, where you can get up to free plus over $400 when you sign up to Weeks and complete these tasks. So you can get free money to go ahead and buy Bitcoin and crypto. Okay, the final thing before ending the video off is we got the GDP data. The GDP data has come in much higher than expected. Expectation was 2.5%. We got 3% for Q2. That is great news, and it's another reason for why the Fed will not cut rates. If the economy is doing great at these current interest rates, then why should they cut? Why should they do it? The Fed does not control fiscal policy. I get that the fiscal policy wants or is demanding the rates to be lower so that they can borrow at a cheaper cost, but the Fed doesn't overlook that. It's none of their business. So that's a further confirmation that tonight the Fed will most likely, like very, very probably, not cut rates. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. I'll put the FOMC stream as an end screen, so if you want to stay tuned for that in 4 hours time, we're going to be going live. But thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all on the next video very soon. Take care, guys, and as always, bye, bye, bye.